Hello, hello, and welcome to my Pick Three at a Glance family. How's everyone doing today? And viewers, if you're a first-time viewer, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel to help the channel grow. I'm glad to have you here with me today. This is Pick Three at a Glance. Today is October the 27th, 2022. And my system works for all states anywhere in the globe where they use 1,000 numbers to play the Pick Three. That's because we take 22 numbers and we do the 1-1 rundown on those 22 numbers, and we have all 1,000 numbers and their combinations at a glance. It's simple and easy. We use a simple tracking system, and we use the law of average to our advantage. That way, as the numbers, we check them off. We see what numbers at a glance is left. We can build a bucket list of the numbers to play. And when we hit, we always know where we're going to pull our numbers from. We don't have to guess for any numbers. We don't have to look for any numbers. That's why I call this system and this channel the home of no tic-tac-toes, no date songs, no root songs, no grids, no flips, and no 100 multiple different rundowns they use to try to find something that's going to let them hit the number the next day and the next day after that and the next day after that. That's the Pick Three, and the lottery is not set up for us to win. It's set up for us to lose. And that's practically impossible to find out a system that's going to find the numbers that's going to hit the next day alone. And the Pick Three at a glance, what it gives you is all 1,000 numbers at a glance, where you don't have to guess what numbers to play. You'll always know what numbers you're playing. And you have 22 columns that you can track the numbers and always know where those 1,000 numbers stand just by following the 22 columns and checking them off. Okay, so what we have here today is the tutorials session, and I do a strategy and I do a tutorial. I try to upload 2 videos a day where I can explain my system and actually teach my system to you, how to track down those 1,000 numbers and how to track down the front pairs and the back pairs and the single number system and the track down the single pairs and the code numbers, all at a glance, all simple to use. And I can explain my system in 30 minutes to anybody because it's just that simple. Okay, and we might not be able to play all 1,000 numbers, but you'll definitely be able to track all 1,000 numbers and make us all better players. All right. Now, what we have here today, like I said, I'm state specific for Missouri Evening Draw. And the reason I do that, I want to do that to show everybody how easy it is to track these numbers down and work by the law of average. All right. So, we have yesterday's number, which is 003, which is the prior number, which fell yesterday evening draw. And that was a double number. And doubles can come 3 different ways. And those 3 different ways is 003, 030, and 300. And the last time that number fell like this was April the 14th, 2021. And I like to let everybody see how long it takes for these numbers to rotate out. All these 1,000 numbers to rotate out. It takes 3 years for all these numbers to rotate out. All right? So looking to hit numbers the next day hasn't worked for me. And I've been doing this 30 years. And I've put a system together to track the actual 1,000 numbers, so I always know what those 1,000 numbers were doing at any time. All right. So what we do here is we do the 1-1 rundown on the number that came out prior, which was 003. The 1-1 rundown is the most powerful, most effective rundown there is in my eyesight because it reveals so much to you all at a glance. And it's easy and simple to use. This is the only rundown you'll ever have to use with Pick Three at a glance and understand. And all we're doing is adding 1 to the 3 numbers that came in and bring them down. You add 1 to 0, you get 1. Then you just count straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And when you get to 9, you add the 1. You know that's going to be 10, but you don't use the 1. You just use the zeros in the 1's place. And that way, 1 to 9 is 0. Simple again. You go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Same number at the top, same number at the bottom, I got at the top. Simple and easy to use. Add 1 to 3, you just count straight down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 1, 2, 3. When you get to 3, you stop. 3 at the top, 3 at the bottom. Can't get no simpler than that. So what we're looking for is this 003 and these 22 numbers and what column is going to be in, all right? So what we have here, we have straights. They can come 6 different ways. And I have 12 of those to help make up the 1,000 numbers with the 1-1 rundown. So the numbers that I have here is 0, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 4, 0, 1, 5, 0, 1, 6, 0, 1, 7, 0, 1, 8, 0, 2, 4, 0, 2, 5, and 0, 2, 6, 0, 2, 7, and 0, 3, 7. These are 12 straights, all right? Now we have 10 doubles. And a double is just a pick 3 number with 2 like numbers in it. Like 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, triple zeros, 011, 022, 033, 044. Those are 10 that makes up the rest of the 1,000 numbers. So we're looking for the 003 in one of these base numbers, all right? And it happens to be column 3 are the doubles, and it's 003, exactly one of the base numbers. So one of the base numbers came in exactly like it is, all right? So that's column 3, 003. So if this numbers, if it was changed around, it would still be the same number, but you would go to column 3 with the 003. And here it is the same, 003, because if it was like this, you still would go to column 3 and go to the 300. Because any number that comes in, if it's a straight or a double that comes in on that draw and you do the 1-1 rundown, one of these base numbers will always be in that rundown, either one of the 12 straights or one of the doubles or the triples. And you know triples just go, you do the 1-1 rundown, you're going to have 10 triples from 0 to 9. So there will always be, it might not be in the same position as these numbers here, but they will be in the rundown. So we go, you know the 300 is here, we check it off. We're going to go to column 3, look for the 003, because it's going to be one of the base numbers. Here's column 3, and here's the 003, exactly as it came. Bam, you're done. This is your sheet with all 1,000 numbers on it. You'll never guess another number unless you just want to guess another number. And I don't know why you'd want to do that unless you're just playing for fun. I mean, very seldom if I'm just wanting to see what a machine will throw out sometime, I might buy one pick 3 quick pick just to see if it's matching anything that I'm playing. But 9 out of 10, it don't. And I think out of 30 years, I've won a pick quick in pick 3 one time. One time. But I haven't played a quick pick in so long. It might be why, because I know where all my 1,000 numbers at, so it don't make sense to really play a quick pick on pick 3, because that's basically the only game I play is pick 3. I'm a pick 3 professional. So before I get off track here, we found the 300. Bam, you're done. You're in there like that there. You can do that on any of these columns. You'll always find your number that came in that day, and you'll know where to check it off at. How to get the 1,000 numbers? When we do the 1-1 rundown on these numbers here, each one of these numbers can come 6 different ways. And you got 10 to a column here. So 10 times 6 gives you 60 numbers per column at a glance that you're looking at. All right? So we got 12 of those straights. 12 times 60 gives you 720 numbers that you're looking at a glance, you'll always know what's going on with them in 12 columns. 12 numbers, 12 columns. Each column represents 60 numbers. At a glance, you're looking at 720 of the 1,000 numbers. Right here, you got the doubles that can come 3 different ways, like I just showed you with the 003. It's 10 of those. So 10 times 3 gives you 30 to each column. All right? You got the triples that can only come one way, so that's 10 of them. But 9 times 30 gives you 270 numbers of the 1,000 numbers. So you got the 720 plus the 270 gives you 990 numbers at a glance right here that you're looking at, that you know where all 1,000 numbers are. Plus the triples is 10. So that's 1,000 numbers. So you got, with pick 3, you got 1 in 1,000 odds of winning. All right? Every time it's a draw, there's 1 in 1,000 odds. Those odds will never change, and these numbers having to rotate will never change by the law of average. And like I said, these 1,000 numbers, it can take 3 years for them to rotate in and out. Now, what I do here with this pick 3 at a glance sheet, this is the monthly sheet. As the numbers come in, I've marked them off. I know what column. If a column is never nothing marked off of, at a glance. With the doubles, I know if a column, nothing marked off that column with a glance. So I do this is October. I do a October sheet. Then November, I'll do a November sheet exactly like this, and then I'll do a December sheet. All right? So I always know where the numbers stand each month. Then I also have an annual sheet that I start off in January with the beginning of the year. Just like this, I check that off all the way up to present, to October. And I always know at a glance on that one index sheet, I guess you can call it, what numbers haven't played at a glance, along with what numbers haven't fallen off what column each month. So if I get a column here that haven't played in 3 months, I got my eye on that column. I don't have to guess no numbers, because when I hit, I always know where to go get my number from, because the law average, if the number ain't fell off this column in 3 months, something's going to fall off that column. If not, it's 3 months, definitely 4 months. I haven't seen it go much longer than that. But 3 months, when it gets to 3 months, I'm putting them numbers on my bucket list to play. If I play the whole column 50 box, or depending when I hit, how much money I have, many times I play the whole column straight box and hit, because they're going to come like that. Most of the numbers come off of these columns the way they hit in Missouri. Now, I don't know, everybody's numbers going to run different in different states. Midday run different from evening. Evening run different from midday. Everybody's data is going to run different. That's why it's important that each individual that play track their own individual numbers for their own state. Period. So they don't have to guess no more what numbers to play. So in the pick 3 world, what you're going to find is that you're going to hear a lot about mirrors and opposite numbers. And the beauty of this system, all that's included in this 22 number rundown sheet. All right? So this is it. Of the 1,000 numbers, let's say you got doubles, triple zeros to 499, 500 to 999. The triple zeros to 499 is your top numbers. 500 to 999 is your bottom numbers. All right? And those numbers opposite each other. Why? The 0 opposite 5, 5 opposite 0. 1 opposite 6, 6 opposite 1. 2 opposite 7, 7 opposite 2. 3 opposite 8, 8 opposite 3. 4 opposite 9, 9 opposite 4. All right? So, say I'm playing 0, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7 come in. I just know they played the opposite number of the number I was playing, the bottom. If I was playing 7, 8, 9, and they played 2, 3, 4, I just know they played the opposite number, which is the top number, which is 2, 3, 4. The beauty of this system here is that each one of these columns show the opposite number that plays with it, that goes along with it. For example, let's use this column here. The 0, 1, 2, The opposite number is 5, 6, 7. This 1, 2, 3. The opposite number is 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. Opposite number is 7, 8, 9. At a glance, you'll never have to guess what number to play or if it's opposite drop with it or not. You'll know at a glance if it's opposite drop with it, especially with the yearly sheet. And as you track, that's the beauty of this. Okay, another thing, if I found this column here, 012, as I check every month, ain't nothing came off of it. In 3 months, you're looking at the actual patterns. You guessing, you don't have to guess a pattern with the numbers anymore. You're going to see the actual pattern with the numbers and what they're actually doing off of what column, when, how, and everything you're going to need to know is on these 22 columns that you're going to have. Okay, so if I found a column ain't hit in 3 months, for sure, I'm adding that to my bucket list to play for. When I hit, I know exactly where the numbers that I'm going to get. And if 012 and 6, 7, 8 ain't filled, and they opposite each other, I'm definitely going to play them two, because by law average, one of them more likely going to come out. Or if 012 and 1, 2, 3 and 5, 6, 7 and 6, 7, 8, the four opposite, they opposite each other. Them two numbers opposite, the four numbers opposite each other. I'm definitely playing them four. If they ain't fail out in 3 months, 90 days. Okay? And you'll always know where your numbers, because you're going to be able to see everything that's going on with the 1,000 numbers on each one of these columns at all times. The guesswork is over. You don't have to guess the numbers, because you're just not going to see that with the tic-tac-toes, the date sums, the grids, the flips, and the other 100 rundowns alone. You're only going to see a fraction of what you want to see. This here, you see the whole ball game. With the other ones, you're just looking at first base and watching the whole ball game. Whatever game it is you're watching. This here, you see everything, every move these numbers are making. All right? Now, I'm going to give you a reality check by trying to hit these numbers the next day. It ain't set up for you to do it like that. It ain't set up for you to win like that. You got 1,000 numbers. You got 365 days in a year. If you played a different number every day of that year, you still got 635 numbers you ain't going to hit. You ain't going to touch. That's what I call reality check. I'll do it twice. I want to make sure you get this in your head. You got 1,000 numbers, 365 days in a year. If you played a different number every day, you're going to still have 635 numbers you ain't going to hit. That's why it's imperative for you to track, so you can strategize on how these numbers are falling and what numbers in what position and how to hit them. That's the way I've been doing it. and it makes you a much better pick three player, because you're no longer guessing what numbers and what they're doing. This sheet alone is worth its weight in gold. Okay? Another thing. If you take this column here and play this column straight every day for 365 days out of the year, on average, you might get 3, maybe 4, but mostly 3 numbers that's going to come straight just like it is. You might get the 3, 4, 5 just like it is, or the 4, 5, 6, or the 7, 8, 9 out of the whole year that's going to come straight. Out of the whole year. The next year, it might be the 0, 1, 2, the 3, 4, 5, but it's going to be a different 3 every year out of 3 years that's going to come straight. That's because you got 635 of it. That's 2/3 of the numbers of the year that ain't going to show up. All you're getting is 1/3 of the numbers for the whole year that you can possibly play in any given time. That's what I figured out. So that's why we have to do this, so we can strategize with the actual numbers. All right. If you like what you see, you're a visitor to the channel for the first time. I got to set up my boards for my other strategies that I have. All work by pick three at a glance. So if you would, so you can be notified when I do a video. Like I say, I do a video for strategy, and I do this tutorial that I'm showing you right now. Take time to subscribe for me and like. I'd appreciate it to help the channel grow. Hey, y'all, I'm past 900. I'm past 900 subscribers in 3 months, going on 500 videos. I ain't playing, y'all. I ain't playing. I'm trying to get this out to y'all. I need y'all help. If we can get to 1,000, then I can go live and then we can communicate and y'all can ask me all more questions if it's not getting to you guys all live. So I'll love that. But yeah, 500 videos in 3 months. I don't know where it's coming from, believe me. And 1,000 subscribers almost. I think that was a 904, you guys. Thank you. Everybody give yourself a clap. I appreciate everyone. Love you all. We family here, y'all. 3 months, I got 1,000 family members. Woo, I'm a rich man. Okay, I don't know how many headaches I'm gonna have with that, but I'm a rich man. Family comes about, headaches come along with family. So, but I'm good. All right, family. Let me get this going. I won't take all your time up, but thank you again. Here you go. This is the pairs. All right, and single pair. And how this works, and I want to track your single pair so you know where your pair's at all the time, where you don't have to guess. Just like I know that 38 ain't failed in 100 days, and plus, and I'm playing that 38 pair. All right, but I did that by using this system right here. Okay, I'm playing until it come, make that money, y'all. So today was the 003. All right. So it's a two numbers. So I marked the 0, double zeros off here, and the 03 right here. All right. If I had a number like 1, 2, 3 with 3 pairs, I mean, it'd be 3 numbers. It's gonna have 3 pairs. It's gonna have the 12, the 13, and the 23. All right. And then if a triple come in like triple twos, make sure I get that double and don't miss it. I'll just mark off the double twos because, it's a pair. You won't have the triple twos there. So, no triples. So I just mark off the double twos. And then if, triple ones or whatever it is, I'll just mark off that pair. All right. And then at the end of the month, whatever pairs are left is the pairs I'm looking to play. I put into play. I put on my bucket list to play. Just like I got that 38. I know it ain't failed in 100 some odd days. That's 90 days plus. By law, average is going to come out. Okay? Here, and this a monthly. This a monthly too. Strategy number 3. What I did, I'm playing by law average. I'm looking for the numbers that get code and what position they're code in. Like the 003, I did a columns. I made 3 columns from 0 to 9, 3 of them. Like the 003, I mark up 0 in the front, 0 in the middle, 3 on the end. So at the end of the month, any number I don't mark off, I know where to play it if I'm going to play it with a number, if I'm carrying a number. Say this 1, 2, 3 is my daily carry, and following my numbers every month, and I realize that the 2 here was left and hadn't checked it off all month, then that next month I'll make sure I put that 2 in the front and play 2, 3, 1 and 2, 1, 3 along with my 1, 2, 3. Okay? That's how I do it. Now here is the front pair and back pairs. All right? The same numbers at the top with the line drawn through it is the same numbers at the bottom. Powerful. This stuff, when you all start doing this, you're going to see how powerful it is playing Pick 3 to have this handy and ready available when you get ready to choose your numbers. All right. 003. I got the 03 front. And I go down here and get the 03 back. 03 back. This is 003. 03 front, 03 back. I'm going to show you how powerful this is, because if you're tracking this this is a yearly one, but it's going to be powerful throughout the year because you're going to always know where your back pair is. So if you want to find a number and play the number and see how to play it, You'll know if the front end of it fell or the back end fell or how it fell. So, but the way I play triples, I very seldom invest in triples because you got only 3 times out of a year to hit them, period, on average. Say I'm tracking in the year, this year, and say 0-0 front pair don't fall or 0-0 back pair don't fall. Please call Mo Money Terry and let me know what state that's in. And it can happen. I've hit like that. And that's when I play triples. I'm playing double, triple, double something, double zeros all the way down. But double triples going to be in the bunch. Because the likelihood with the law average, them pairing up, is great. Okay, that's how you play it. You want to match up numbers. Say, let's say there's 1-2 again. I like that. Say there's 1-2 front, don't fall. And this 2-3 back don't fall all year. My number play is 1, 2, 3. And then I automatically might put 50 cent on the 12 on the front and 50 cent on the 2-3 on the back. So in Missouri, you can do that. So if either that 12 front or that 2-3 back fall, but my 1, 2, 3 don't come with it, I take that money and play the 1, 2, 3. Put a little extra more money on it. Because the likelihood of it coming behind the 12 front falling or the 2-3 back falling is great. Because the numbers will follow each other. Okay? That's some of my strategy, y'all. Okay. This here is the doubles. And what I did with the doubles, because I wasn't too happy with the way I could, at a glance, see what was going on with all the doubles. And what I did is I put the doubles, I paired them up, and I put them in as opposites or mirrored of each other. So let's go with the 003 that came in. With the 003 and the 330, they pairs. The 558 and 888, the 885, they pairs, but they mirror each other. Because a 0 can be a 5, 5 can be a 0, 3 can be an 8, 8 can be a 3. So at a glance, I know if a pair didn't come in or is opposite or the mirror didn't come in at a glance. And I would use, if this didn't come in all year, which this is a yearly sheet, then I would carry it over to put on my bucket list to play. Or if this didn't come in all year, this one didn't come in all year, I put it on my list to play. Or if the 005 and its opposite, the 556 didn't come in, I'm looking at them that made them up to play on my bucket list when I hit. Instead of trying to find all the doubles, play all the doubles, starting looking to play all the doubles the next following year. By law average, those numbers that didn't fall the year before comes out the next year. They rotate out. So it take 3 years to 4 years for them numbers to rotate out. And you'll start seeing that when you start tracking. Now, same thing here. Say at 3, I'm tracking all 3 of these here don't come out. These are my doubles I'm playing for the following year. In 23 rather. They're my doubles. I don't have to start looking at all them doubles to play. Because I know what doubles ain't came out by law average. And you'll see that each year, those doubles will dissipate and come out each year less and less until you start over. That's why I tell you, I know it takes about 3 or 4 years for all these numbers to rotate out. Okay? Now, this here is our calendar. We got, 3, 4 red spots in it. Like this was on our whiteboard. This 415 came out first, but it was on whiteboard, which I still had it on as 451, and the hit is 451. I think I'm gonna call that a hit. That's what I'm gonna do because it's still on the whiteboard and it was up there. So anything that's on the whiteboard, if you go to my strategy video, I'm leaving on the whiteboard. And if it comes back, that's gonna be a hit too, because like I say, I work with the law average. And these numbers will come back in different forms, maybe twice. maybe 3 times, but that's about the most. So that's why you'll see the law averaging how you don't never again have to guess a number unless you just want to, not using my system. And it's not going to be difficult. It's going to be so simple because once you put these sheets together or write them down longhand, I got the sheets posted on my channel in my community tab, or you can call me or contact me on the communications of any information you need, and I can answer these questions in 30 minutes or less for you. Okay? So I appreciate everybody taking out time to be with me today, family. So thanks again, you guys. Please share this with everybody because it's simple. Once everybody start tracking their own numbers, I'm gonna tell you, the Pick 3 lottery ain't gonna know what to do with us. They ain't gonna know what to do with us. Okay, play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. God bless.